Today, I'm sharing you about benefits and disadvantages of drinking cold water. So please push button subscribe to get new videos.
Benefits of drinking cold water.
Drinking cold water offers several potential benefits. 1. Increases hydration. 2. Improves exercise performance and recovery. 3. Boosts metabolism. 4. May aid weight loss. 5. Detoxification. 6. Pain relief. 7. Lowers body temperature faster. 8. Slight metabolic boost. 9. Quick energy boost. 10. Refreshing. 11. Natural thirst quencher. 12. Comfort in hot environments. 13. Vagus nerve stimulation. Briefly. 14. May improve skin health.
While staying hydrated is the most important aspect of water consumption, regardless of temperature, drinking cold water offers several potential benefits.
1. Increases hydration. Increases hydration. Many people find that cold water tastes more refreshing and mouthwatering, which can encourage them to drink more throughout the day. When you are well hydrated, your body's systems function more efficiently and retain water better.
2. Improves exercise performance and recovery.
Improves exercise performance and recovery. Drinking cold water during exercise can help lower your core body temperature, prevent heat stroke, and improve endurance. It can also aid in post-workout recovery by helping to cool your body and reduce muscle soreness.
3. Boosts metabolism.
Boosts metabolism. Your body spends little energy heat in cold water to your core body temperature. While the calorie burn is minimal, it can contribute to a slight increase in metabolism. It can also cause a mild adrenaline rush that can make you feel alert.
4. May aid weight loss. May aid weight loss by promoting better hydration, which can help you feel full and boost your metabolism. Cold water can indirectly help with weight management efforts. Choosing cold water over sugary drinks is a healthier option.
5. Detoxification.
Detoxification. Staying well hydrated generally helps your body flush out toxins. Better hydration generally helps your kidneys excrete waste more efficiently.
6. Pain relief. Pain relief. Cold water has been linked to providing relief from certain pains, such as headaches, can help reduce muscle inflammation, and can help with nausea or stomach upset. It also contributes to faster recovery, etc.
7. Lowers body temperature faster.
Lowers body temperature faster. Important in hot weather or after exercise, drinking cold water provides immediate relief, helps regulate internal temperature, prevents overheating, and helps your body cool down faster.
8. Slight metabolic boost.
Slight metabolic boost. Your body spends a little energy to bring cold water to your core body temperature, which contributes to a small calorie burn. 9. Quick energy boost. Quick energy boost. Similar to a wake-up call, it can provide an immediate boost of energy. It can stimulate the vagus nerve and can cause a mild adrenaline rush, making you feel alert, focused, and energized, especially when you're feeling sluggish. 10. Refreshing. Refreshing. Simply feeling more satisfied and energetic, especially in hot weather or when thirsty.
11. Natural thirst quenchers.
Natural thirst quencher. Its cooling properties make it an incredibly effective way to quench your thirst quickly. 12. Comfort in hot environments. Comfort in hot environments. Provides instant relief and comfort when you're feeling overheated.
13. Vagus nerve stimulation. Briefly.
Vagus nerve stimulation, briefly, can have a calming or stimulating effect for some individuals. 14. Improve skin health. Improve skin health. Good hydration generally supports the elasticity and appearance of skin, and drinking plenty of water, if cold water encourages it, contributes to this.
While these are potential benefits, keep in mind that staying hydrated with the temperature of the water is a very important aspect for overall health, making it a preferred choice for many, especially during exercise or in hot weather.
Here are some times when drinking cold water may be something to reconsider. 1. When you have a cold, flu, or sore throat. 2. If you have achalasia. 3. If you are prone to headaches or migraines. 4. Immediately after a meal for some individuals. 5. If you have sensitive teeth. 6. In extremely cold weather or when fighting hypothermia. And 7. For individuals with certain heart conditions.
While drinking cold water is generally safe and even beneficial for most people, there are some situations or conditions where it may not be good or may cause discomfort. Here are some times when drinking cold water may be something to reconsider.
1. When you have a cold, flu, or sore throat.
When you have a cold, flu, or sore throat, sometimes cold water can thicken mucus, making congestion and difficulty breathing worse. Warm water or hot tea may help ease congestion more.
2. If you have achalasia. If you have achalasia, this is a rare condition in which the esophagus has difficulty moving food and liquid to the stomach. Cold water can worsen symptoms in people with achalasia, while hot water can help ease the esophagus.
3. If you are prone to headaches or migraines.
If you are prone to headaches or migraines, some studies suggest that drinking very cold water, especially quickly or through a straw, can cause headaches in some individuals, especially those who are prone to migraines. This is sometimes called brain freeze. 4. Immediately after a meal, for some individuals. Immediately after a meal, for some individuals, some traditional medicine practices, such as Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine, suggest that cold water can slow digestion because the body has to expend energy to bring the water up to body temperature. While scientific evidence is limited on this point, some people report digestive discomfort or slow digestion when drinking cold water with meals.
5. If you have sensitive teeth.
If you have sensitive teeth, cold temperatures can cause intense or prolonged pain in sensitive teeth or other sensitive conditions. 6. In extremely cold weather or when fighting hypothermia.
In extremely cold weather or when fighting hypothermia, in situations where your body is struggling to maintain its core temperature, drinking very cold water can further lower your body temperature, which is counterproductive. This is why advice for surviving in cold environments often recommends avoiding eating snow directly and instead melting it.
7. For individuals with certain heart conditions.
For individuals with certain heart conditions, in rare cases, cold water can stimulate the vagus nerve, which can temporarily slow the heart rate. Although not generally a problem, people with certain heart conditions may want to consult their doctor if they experience discomfort.
Bottom line.
For most healthy individuals, drinking cold water is perfectly fine and can even be beneficial, especially during exercise or in hot weather. However, if you have any of the conditions listed above or experience discomfort after drinking cold water, it's best to switch to room temperature or warm water or consult a healthcare professional. Staying hydrated is paramount regardless of the water temperature.
Here's a breakdown of when it's best and why. When it's best to drink cold water. 1. During and after exercise. 2. In hot weather. 3. When you need a quick energy boost. 4. For a potential minor metabolic boost. 5. To encourage more water intake. 6. Temperature regulation. 7. Faster hydration. 8. Refreshing feeling. 9. With food, for some people.
Drinking cold water can be beneficial in a number of situations, primarily when your body temperature rises or you need a quick boost of coolness. Here's a breakdown of when it's best and why. When it's best to drink cold water. 1. During and after exercise.
during and after exercise. Your body temperature rises during exercise. Drinking cold water helps keep your core temperature lower, which can reduce fatigue, improve endurance, and aid in faster recovery. It can also help rehydrate you more effectively, especially when combined with electrolytes.
2. In hot weather. In hot weather, when it's hot outside, cold water provides a refreshing sensation and helps cool your body, preventing heat stroke and heat-related illnesses.
3. When you need a quick energy boost or increased alertness.
When you need a quick energy boost or increased alertness, the sensation of cold water can be invigorating and help increase alertness and focus, similar to a mild shock to your system.
4. For a potential minor metabolic boost.
For a potential minor metabolic boost, your body has to expend a little energy to heat cold water to your core body temperature. While the effect is small, it can contribute to a slight increase in calorie burn.
5. To encourage more water intake.
To encourage more water intake, for some people, the taste of cold water makes them more likely to drink enough water throughout the day, helping them stay hydrated.
Why cold water is beneficial in these situations.
1. Temperature regulation.
Temperature regulation. The main benefit of cold water in hot conditions or during exercise is its ability to help regulate your internal temperature, preventing overheating. 2. Faster hydration. Faster hydration. Some studies suggest that slightly cold water, around 16 degrees Celsius or 61 degrees Fahrenheit, may be absorbed by the body more effectively for rapid hydration, especially in athletes. 3. Refreshing feeling. Refreshing feeling. The cold feeling can be refreshing and stimulating, which can combat fatigue and increase mental clarity. With food, for some people. In traditional Chinese medicine and some other cultures, it is believed that cold water can inhibit digestion by constricting blood vessels and hardening fats, although scientific evidence is limited. Some individuals may experience stomach discomfort or slow digestion if they drink very cold water during or immediately after a meal. Ultimately, staying hydrated is the most important factor, regardless of the water temperature. The best time to drink cold water often depends on personal preference and what feels most beneficial for your body in a particular situation.
Disadvantages of drinking cold water.
These are generally mild for most healthy individuals, but are worth being aware of. 1. Digestive discomfort or slow digestion for some. 2. Increased mucus production and respiratory problems. 3. Headaches and brain freeze. 4. Tooth sensitivity. 5. Temporary decrease in heart rate, vagus nerve stimulation. 6. Less effective hydration, controversial claim. 7. Shock to the system in critical situations. 8. Less recommended for achalasia patients. 9. Risks of ice pollution.
1. Digestive discomfort or slow digestion for some. Blood vessel constriction. Blood vessel constriction, some theories suggest that very cold water can cause blood vessels in the digestive tract to constrict, which can slow down digestion and nutrient absorption.
Fat hardening. Fat hardening, traditional beliefs, particularly in Ayurveda, suggest that drinking cold water after a meal can harden fats from food, making them harder to digest. The scientific evidence for this is limited, but some people report feeling bloated or sluggish.
Achalasia. For individuals with achalasia, a rare condition that affects the esophagus, cold water can worsen symptoms such as difficulty swallowing and chest pain.
2. Increased mucus production and respiratory problems. Sometimes drinking cold water can stimulate the production of mucus in the respiratory system, which leads to thicker mucus. This can worsen symptoms for people with a cold, flu, sore throat, or nasal congestion, making it difficult to breathe. 3. Headaches and brain freeze.
Drinking cold water quickly, especially through a straw, can cause a temporary headache known as brain freeze, sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. This is due to the sudden cooling of nerves in the palate and throat, which can affect blood flow to the brain. People who are prone to migraines may find that cold water can act as a trigger. Drinking very cold water can cause a sudden headache due to the rapid cooling and warming of blood vessels in the brain.
4. Tooth sensitivity. For people with sensitive teeth or dental problems, such as impacted wisdom teeth, extreme cold can cause severe pain, sometimes lasting for a long time.
5. Temporary decrease in heart rate, vagus nerve stimulation. Very cold water can stimulate the vagus nerve, which runs through the digestive tract, and can temporarily slow the heart rate. While this is usually not a concern for healthy individuals, people with pre-existing heart disease may want to be cautious and consult their doctor. Cold temperatures can cause blood vessel constriction, which can be a concern for individuals with certain cardiovascular conditions, although generally mild in healthy people.
6. Less effective hydration. Controversial claim. Some sources suggest that the body expends energy on cold water, which theoretically could delay absorption or make it less effective for rehydration. However, this claim is contradicted by the fact that many people drink a lot of cold water, which leads to better overall hydration. For intense or hot exercise, the benefits of cold water often outweigh this theoretical disadvantage.
7. Shock to the system in critical situations. If you are in a very cold environment or are already dealing with hypothermia, administering very cold water can further lower your core body temperature, which is counterproductive and potentially dangerous. In such survival situations, it is recommended to melt snow or ice before consuming it. 8. Less recommended for achalasia patients. For people with achalasia, a disease of the esophagus, cold water can make swallowing more difficult and worsen symptoms.
9 risks of ice pollution. If ice is used, its source must be clean and filtered, especially in places where it can be contaminated with waterborne diseases. In summary, while cooled water is generally safe and beneficial for most people, especially in hot weather, it is worth considering these potential drawbacks if you are experiencing discomfort or have certain health conditions. For general hydration, the most important thing is to drink enough water, regardless of its temperature. If cold water is a problem, choosing room temperature or slightly chilled water is a good choice. Thank you for watching.